It has been said that when British monarchy attack each other, they do it rather subtly. So has Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, absolutely just given a very subtle slapdown to her one-time family colleague, Meghan Markle, otherwise known at times as the Duchess of Sussex. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you're all keeping well. We've got some sun here today. Amazing, can't believe it. Big wave to you all. I hope you're all keeping well, fine and dandy. Thank you so much, by the way, also for your very kind comments about the shorter, or longer, should I say, film about Lily Langtry. It certainly interested me because, of course, you know, it's royal history. And as I said on the movie, you know, the things, they just sort of come back round again, aren't they? You know, it is basically the same story, and somebody put this very succinctly, by the way, in the comments, just the same story with different fashions. And I thought, absolutely spot on that. Yeah, we all have different hairstyles, different looks, but essentially it's the same story time and time again. As ever, back to your breaking royal story of the day. Now, as we know, Camilla and Meghan, it appears, haven't been getting on for some time. Apparently, if you believe the tabloid gossip, she refers to Miss Markle as that tabloid minx. Yes, or minx, depending on which version you want to believe. Obviously, on a more serious note, we can see that Camilla herself, who's doing some sterling work with many of her wonderful charities, including domestic abuse, was rather put out, naturally so, when Meghan kind of stepped on her toes as she was giving a very big speech a couple of years back now. And this was the same day that Meghan arranged to go and see the people at the National Theatre. Now, one could say that's just coincidence, but you know, royal diaries are planned well in advance. So one thing or another, you can decide whether that story is true or not. I'm personally not so sure. It was a very rare visit by Meghan to the National Theatre. That didn't last long either, did it? You know, like so many things. But of course, Camilla herself is more concerned about her husband, His Royal Highness Prince Charles. And of course, the backlash and the upset and the aggravation and stress that both Harry and Meghan have heaped upon him since deciding to Megxit, as it were. So basically, is this how Camilla got her own back? Now, as we know, Camilla's a huge fan of reading books. She has her own book club. She supports many charities regarding books, particularly children. She's very keen that children pick up books and let their imagination run wild. So while she was being interviewed recently, they asked her, "What is your favourite children's book?" Now, as you can imagine, this could have been the opportunity to sort of pave the way, smooth things, you know. And she basically said that what she likes to do is read this particular book to her grandchildren, because she said their eyes widen, you know, it's wonderful to see their imaginations going wild. This particular book itself is all about a gangster granny who plans to steal the crown jewels. A really good favourite, actually, loosely based, I would say, on a lot of Roald Dahl type stories, but nonetheless a very funny story and well written too. But as a lot of people are saying over here, why on earth didn't Camilla suggest perhaps The Bench? Now, as we've said before here on the show, is The Bench a children's book? Is it an adult book? Who knows? But either way, it's very telling that Camilla sidestepped that opportunity to promote a one-time family member's first foray into the world of literature. Now, you can read into that what you will, but a very close source at the palace tells me this was no faux pas. This was simply her revealing exactly what she feels about a very good book to read children. Now, as I say, will she be recommended The Bench anytime soon? Over to you, Camilla. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.